Here's the arch. Constantinopolis.
A lion. Hi, puppy.
They're little waves.
You got a little surfboard?
Good morning. How do I awkwardly hold this when I don't have my tripod attached? Like that, I guess. So we are now about 30 miles away from the border of Greece and Turkey. We left Thessaloniki 2 days ago and started making our way over here. So the way that we get here from there is like along the top of the Aegean Sea. Pretty much drive along the coast. You know, we took it slow. We kind of get late starts in the morning. We drink coffee, we make breakfast, just hang out for the most part until we get to, pack up and get out of here. First day, yesterday, we got to just outside of a town called Kavala. And yesterday we got here to the town of Alexandropoli. I don't know. Alexandropoli. Anyways, we're at this beach called Alex Beach, which is just outside of town. We camped here last night and we're the only car here. There's this guy who is a food truck that's seasonal, looks like. Makes burgers and sausages and stuff. There's a big campground over there. They're probably not too thrilled there's a free option right here at the beach, but there's no facilities. There's just a couple of dumpsters and this food truck guy, and that's about it. Not even water, no faucet, no like beach showers or anything. But it's nice, man. It's right on the water. At least this time of year anyways, there's not much tidal change to speak of. We're basically as close as we can be without being on the sand. Maybe 40 yards to the edge of the water. It was a beautiful day. Yesterday was really nice. In Thessaloniki, you know, as you guys know, it snowed on us. Since then, temperature has been steadily rising over the last few days. I think yesterday we hit middle of the day mid 60s. I think it's gonna pretty much stay at this temperature. Today's overcast, which is not great for solar production, but the temperatures are still nice. As you can tell, I'm just wearing my vest, short sleeves. Yeah, today we're gonna leave though. We're heading into Turkey. We were in Greece for probably about 10 days, just shy of 2 weeks, I think. Today we head into Turkey and then we'll stay there for 2.5, almost 3 weeks before we have to be back in Greece again. We got to plan out our route to where we're gonna go, things we want to see. Definitely gonna go to Istanbul. The plan is to check out Cappadocia, which is pretty far east into about central Turkey. That'll get us technically into Asia, so I thought that was kind of a cool thing to be able to do Asia just a little bit. You know, when we're talking about this trip to Europe, we're mostly talking about visiting Europe and try to see as many of the countries as we can in Europe. But we knew we were going to go to Morocco, which is part of Africa, but we hadn't considered going to Turkey, which is most of it is in Asia. Technically speaking, while we're here these couple of years, we will be in 3 continents. I thought that would be cool, but I'm excited for Turkey. The culture, the food, the landscape, it's all going to be really cool and exciting. We got to get packed up and head out today. What is that thing?
Something with claws apple teeth and a long rat tail.
It's probably an otter. Huh? You know, they kind of float on their back and then they drift down. Maybe just an old otter that died.
It's really open.
Yeah.
Look, I found a floating rock.
Right there.
I found a floating rock.
That's not a fallen tooth.
No, it's a floating rock.
How do you know? It floated?
I feel it. It's like air in
Oh,
it.
that's really light. Cool.
But I don't know. I'm not sure how to make a float yet.
Are you planning to keep that?
No.
Are you sure?
Can I float it and then I can throw it away?
Yeah, go float it.
Where?
In the sea.
No.
So we're now in Turkey. Should I get into the ordeal at the border now or wait till later? Okay, wait till later. It was a little bit of an ordeal. Definitely the most difficult, convoluted border crossing we've had so far. Has just language, confusion, the novelty of us being a California registered vehicle, all of that was part of it. But we're on our way to Istanbul. We're about halfway there, a little less than halfway there from the border. So we got another like 90 miles to go. And we pulled into this town called, I don't even know what it's called. Tech something.
Texas?
Right now we're just fresh into another new country that uses a new currency that's not in the EU. So we have no cash and we have no internet connection, so we can't do any research or anything like that. So always the first thing I do is try to look for an ATM, which we found right here. Line of ATMs right there. And then the next thing we need to find. What happened? You okay?
I just slipped on my backpack, but nothing got broken.
Are you injured? Okay, be careful.
I just got the slightest bit in the universe.
Oh my god, where?
Right here. On your butt.
Boy. Mama, make sure he's okay. We gotta find a place where we can buy like a temporary prepaid SIM card with some data. We just don't know exactly where to go yet. So we gotta find a place where we can go and get some free Wi-Fi first and do some research. After this quick sandwich, lunch, side of the road, getting ATM, I got some cash out, so that's good. We're going to continue on, keep driving down to Istanbul. It's going to be crazy because Istanbul is a big city. Luckily, it's Saturday, so hopefully it won't be as much traffic. Or there may be more traffic, who knows?
If I bring this can here, Mama? Can I bring a can there?
Pancake? I don't know if they're gonna fight. fish.